Hey, what's up, everybody? So, this one's going to be kind of a short one. I am kind of just going to go on a tangent here, but essentially, what I'm trying to explain to everybody in the comic book, independent comic industry is something that I feel is not well established, or those that I see on social media talking in this space don't seem to grasp is that they are investors in entertainment, okay? And that you, as a creator, are also the owner of a business and the owner of intellectual property that could potentially reach worldwide and be, very valuable, okay? So, like, just understand that you are a producer, like a film producer. And if you want to level up into a larger readership or collaborate with big name artists and so on, you'll need to understand and work the way professional film producers do. And that is by investing time and money in people and relationships and assets, okay? So, like, the simplistic way of understanding investing is to buy or build something when it's cheap or unrecognized and then sell it when it's valuable and famous. So, in the comic book industry, or specifically the indie or creator owned comic book industry, to be very practical and specific, this means that for small time independent writers and comic book creators, you have to do a lot of research to find diamonds in the rough that you can collaborate with and invest your time and money into, okay? So with artists, this means that you need to find, if you're an artist that's trying to collaborate with a writer, or a writer that's trying to collaborate with an artist, you should be doing research trying to find someone who either used to be very well known in the industry but has gone on a hiatus for whatever reason, and you need to convince them to come back into the limelight with you and your stories, okay? And if it's not a has been, you'll want to reach out to newcomers, super newcomers, young artists, someone that's like in high school or college that stands out and hasn't been noticed yet. Or artists that are overseas that haven't done any books in the US but have hits in France or Spain or wherever. Most other countries speak English as a second language, and you can reach out to these other creators from other countries. Okay? Or if you need to ride a trend, find someone that has been noticed by other talent scouts or other publishers, but still hasn't quite broken out into the reader base. Okay, so let's just say other professionals have noticed these creators, but the readers haven't quite grasped to their talent that you are seeing and others are as well. And, maybe that creator partnered with, a bad writer or a bad artist. And their first book was sort of overlooked because of that. And if you partner with them, both of you together could maybe shine a bit brighter. The whole point of what I'm saying here is that you, as a creator, in order to really level up into, kind of the more mainstream realm, is to treat yourself and everyone you work with as an investment. And that takes kind of the investor outlook of basically being a talent scout and trying to find, you know, something that's, unknown and not valuable at the moment because it hasn't been polished yet. But that you, in helping them and investing your time and money into them, you can both grow together. It's essentially, you can look at what I've done is I've basically made myself look better, by partnering with someone that I've known is better than me, okay? And allowed myself to be mentored by the people I've partnered with, but also allowed ourselves to grow together because my small skills have helped the other very talented people that I am with. We've given value to each other, but arguably they, were more valuable to me than I probably was to them. And they may argue in the other end. But that's how you should see it. Is you're trying to basically grab something that is you see the value, okay? Other people may not yet. But the fact that you saw it, and that it allows you to become better at what you do, but also it allows you guys together to basically double the momentum upward. And I feel like that's probably one of the best ways to go about things. The reason I bring this up is because I see a lot of people that are doing the opposite. They are not trying to find diamonds in the rough. They are trying to force, other people to hire them. I say force, but just being aggressive about trying to find work. They're not trying to find, anything and do any of the research themselves. Or they're like just trying to hire or work with the easiest people or their friends that they don't aren't necessarily good or they even like, but because they went to school together, because they're friends or whatever, they may partner. Or they just, work with somebody because they're cheap, you know. And I'm just saying that that's probably not the best route to go if you're trying to actually level up in this world. So that's, like I said, it was short. That's all I had to say today. Thanks, everybody. In case anybody doesn't know, if I did mention at the beginning, I'm Lord Max Hoven. I write comics. I produce movies. You can see everything and read everything at hovencrow.com. Thanks. Bye.